Welcome everybody. My name is Mike Spee, and I am the Seattle area manager for Playwell. And I'm coming to you live here this morning from my front hallway to talk to you about some cool Lego concepts, do some building, and we're gonna have a great time. First of all, I just wanted to, before I start, I really need to wash my hands. Hold on here. I'm just gonna get some soap. Yep, and lather up here. Wash my hands. 20 seconds. It takes a while. All right, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. Washing my hands. Turn that off. Okay. Maybe that's not exactly how you're supposed to wash your hands, but that's how I'm doing it Lego style this morning. Cool. First of all, just wanted to give a little shout out to my buddy Ben, who kicked things off yesterday with our first Playwell live stream. Ben, I'm very jealous of your Lego Shack makerspace multi-purpose room, whatever you call it, compared to my front hallway here. Ben, you had some really cool organizational things. Our organization is basically a bin, so that's what we do in my house. There's my daughter has a few bins for her Lego. I've got one shoebox bin full of Dad's Lego that is very, very particular, very special. We introduced the hashtag yesterday, hashtag Playwell at home, where we really want to see what you're doing at home, what you're learning, what you're building, how you're organizing your Lego, whatever it is. So be sure to share those things out, and in just a minute here we'll get started with what we're doing today. Let's see, I guess I got to keep my eye on some of these comments as well. It's a tricky thing. Yeah, the map back here is showing all the places across the country that Playwell has programs. Although I haven't updated it in a couple of years, I probably need to double check that those things are accurate at this point. Let's introduce a little bit about what we're going to be doing on these live streams, and tell you a little bit more about that, because when you're sitting at home and you don't know what to do, it's the perfect time to try a little something new. Here at Playwell Technologies, we love to build, test, tinker, modify until our mind's fulfilled. So now we're asking you to come along with us, activate your inner Lego engineer, and trust that you'll be coming up with something creative and unique as we delve into a topic every day of the week. The concepts we cover and Lego challenges we set are meant to inspire and to help us connect. So be yourself, really make each project your own. Then share with us using hashtag Playwell at home. All right, now that we got the wrapping out of the way, I can move on to some other stuff, right? But that's what we're really going to be doing here with these live streams, is we want to just maintain this awesome community of people that we have, and share what we're all building, what we're all learning, what we're doing with our Lego, what we're doing at home in this time, just to really stay connected. Because honestly, that's my favorite part of classes that we teach. We introduce you to these cool concepts, awesome projects, learn about different topics. But then I don't want you to just build exactly what I build. That's not the coolest part, right? So you're not following instructions. You're not building it exactly like I do. I want to see your creativity, your engineering, your ingenuity as you take what we give you and you make it your own. So in class, I can walk around and see what you're building, right? And interact with you, learn from you, and maybe give you some ideas. Well, we can't really do that here, which is why we're going to use this hashtag, right? So as you're learning, as you're inspired from what we're doing on these live streams, if you're building something cool with your parent or guardian's permission, take a picture of it, post it using this hashtag Playwell at home. We'd love to be able to shout some of those out on our live streams here, and just really maintain that community, share our creativity, and see what everyone's up to. So I'm really excited to see what comes in from that. But today we're going to cover something specific, something very important, one of the most fundamental concepts for strong Lego building. If you've taken a class with me, I'm sure you know all about this. You've heard about it forever. You're like, yeah, I know, Mike, already, whatever. If you've taken a class with pretty much any Playwell instructor, you've probably heard about this concept and learned it. But It's so vitally important that I wanted to cover it first today. Anyone? What is the concept? That's right. It's overlapping. All right. If you were in one of my classes, or you know what overlapping is, turn to the person next to you and just be like, "Hey, this is what overlapping is. This is what he's going to say." So, overlapping is how we make really strong structures. The way I like to demonstrate what it is here is my wall. All right, I've got one wall on this side, 4 bricks tall. I've got another wall on this side, 4 bricks tall. Right, same wall. Should be about just as strong as the other one, right? So if I come along here and I'm just going to test the strength of my wall, that doesn't look very strong, does it? All right, I didn't have to do much to get those knocked down. Now I'm going to go onto this side. Oh, I wasn't even touching the other one, and the other one fell off, right? Overlapping. All right, so these bricks stacked right up on top of each other, and this brick right here stacked right up on top of each other. Those are not overlapped, right? They're just stacked right up on top of each other. They don't connect at all, which is why there's no strength there. When you think of overlapping, think of a brick wall, right? Often when you see a brick wall, you're going to see things staggered a little bit, right? So overlapping is right here. Overlapping means you're looking for the seams, the cracks between pieces, and you're covering it up with another brick, right? Pretty simple concept. It's incredibly valuable to making a strong anything, strong structure, strong vehicles, strong who knows what, whatever your mind can come up with, right? So today's concept is that overlapping. If you're at home and you got some bricks, you know, just start building, start putting some together. I'm just going to start building, and I like to kind of just start building and see what it turns into. Maybe you've got a vision of what it's going to be, but you're always looking to overlap, which is to put a brick right between 2 others, right? Covering up that seam, okay? So I've got another brick right next to it there, and I cover up the seam there. You get the idea, right? So I'm building my walls really strong with overlapping. Okay, I'll show you a couple other examples. You read this one here. That looks nicely overlapped, right? So does that. However, they're not connected around the corner, right? The corners can be a little tricky. You want to overlap there too. So wherever they come together, you're looking to cover up those cracks, right? Make sure that those are nice and overlapped, really, really strong. And what I want to see today, I'm going to give you a specific challenge in a little bit, but share what you're building with me using the hashtag, maybe post pictures in the comments as you're building. I want to see these creations, okay? Overlapping is how we make really strong structures. So here's a one that's all overlapped all around there, right? You can also go maybe for some tower building, right? I've got like different sizes of sections that I've built. I can put these all together, make a taller tower that's nice and overlapped, nice and strong, right? Okay. Now, I think overlapping is really cool because it's applicable to like any project you're going to do, right? I come back to it almost every session of my classes because it's so important. So even if you don't have a bunch of these, I'm just using mostly like 2x4 bricks, right? 2 studs across by 4 down. Those are bricks or something else, right? Whatever pieces you're using, wherever there's 2 that are connected, you're wanting to connect them, right? Wherever there's that seam between them, you're wanting to connect them with something else. Wherever there's a seam between things, like connecting this sort of crazy tower wall section into there, I'm going to cover up that crack between there with another brick, right? So there's my overlapped corner there, right? So whatever it is you're building, whether it's with bricks, with crazy decoration pieces, with whatever you have on hand, I want to see how well you can overlap and make your structure. So here's my challenge, and this was inspired by my daughter, who's 3.5. When she was first introduced to Lego, she was obsessed with Paw Patrol, and I gotta say I am too. Paw Patrol's pretty sweet. So, but the only bricks we had, the only Lego pieces we had really, were these like basic 1x Lego beams here, right? It seems difficult to try to build some of these different forms out of just regular pieces, but that's my challenge for you today, is to take pieces that normally we build very like square walls or structures or things like that. And I want to see what you can come up with them. The first one I built was Skye's helicopter. All right. That doesn't have anything other than these basic beams, right? Right across there. The whole thing is built out of those. It's a really cool challenge to like challenge your brain to figure out how to make a strong structure using just these pieces, right? How does it hold together? Well, you have to overlap like crazy. So like the base of that is all of these individual pieces across, connected along the other side with some beams, right? You see how I'm overlapping? All the seams, all the cracks between those are covered up by that one there. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Let's see what else I got here. I got some of the pups that we built. Right, there's Marshall and Zuma there hanging out. All right. Well, this is one of my particular favorites that we built here. Again, these are all built with these bricks and beams. This is Mayor Goodway's car. Yes. And if you've seen the episode where they have a stinky plant that they have to transport, that's the stinky plant in the back. I know. Maybe not everyone watches as much Paw Patrol as we do in our house. But that's okay, because the challenge today, I want to see what you can build using just these basic pieces that isn't something you would normally build out of those, right? So whether it's vehicles, whether it's a ginormous, crazy tower, whether it's a character, right? Something like that. Show me what you can build using just those basic bricks and really, really reinforcing that overlapping, right? If you look at the side of this, let's see, it's a little hard to see since it's all one color. But you can sort of see, ooh, if I get the glare from my screen right, you can see anywhere there's cracks, I'm looking to cover that up on the next layer with another thing, right? So anywhere you see cracks, I'm looking to cover those up, overlap them, make them into something really, really nice and strong. So that's my challenge for you. I want to see what you can come up with using just your basic bricks at home. And share those with that hashtag so that tomorrow when we all come back, we can share what we've been creating, right? We can see the creativity in action, putting these concepts in action and just making cool stuff, right? So once again, hashtag play well at home. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Couple other things. Hey, speaking of characters and that are built out of just bricks and are nice and overlapped, I've got my Steve and Alex here hanging out with me as well. If you didn't see, I've got my Minecraft lanyard on here. I'm into that as well. So let's see here. What else do I want to talk about in these last couple of minutes here? If you have questions, if you have thoughts, share them in the comments here. I'll try to answer anything. Show you in more detail about anything I'm working on. Call you on the pup pad. Oh, okay. All right. I should stop the Paw Patrol references probably, right? Sweet. If you're looking at tower building, okay, something that pairs really well with overlapping, you see how my structure is getting skinnier as it goes up, right? That's called tapering. So instead of just like hodgepodging, putting things together and hoping it stands up, I'm using that overlapping technique in another way, and I'm getting skinnier as I go up, tapering to make my really tall tower, right? So if you want to build really tall towers, share those out. That's awesome. If you want to build some vehicles, if you want to build some characters, you want to build whatever else it is that uses overlapping and uses these basic bricks, that's what I want to see. All right, let me see if I had anything else that I wanted to talk about specifically today. I hope you enjoyed the rap at the start. I have a background in musical theater. I don't know exactly how it turned into rapping, but the only thing I rap about really is Lego. So if you have like a topic that you're like, ooh, Mike, you should rap about this on Legos and tell me about it, send that my way too. Post that in the comments. I'm always looking for inspiration, right? And if you need more inspiration in particular on overlapping and you just need some more Lego rapping in your life, you can check out the overlap rap that I wrote and recorded. It's on Playwell's YouTube channel. I think if you search Playwell overlapping, you will find it. I think it's overlapping and explained the Playwell way or something like that is what it's called. I'll post it in the comments here afterwards as well. But yeah, we here at Playwell like to be pretty goofy, nerdy, fun people and just have a good time. And what I think I'm really going to miss most during this time is the community that we form, that interaction with you, with students, with families, with other instructors. And so that's what I want this to be able to be. So share your ideas, share your thoughts, share your creations, and let's just keep this awesome community going and even bring more people into it. Whether you've taken a Playwell class before or not, you know, we're going to come out the other end and with some awesome classes and camps and things, but in the meantime, we can keep having that awesome time. So I'm gonna wash my hands here again. You know, after playing with Lego, it's a good idea to wash your hands. So I'm gonna just wash my hands and kind of wrap things up here with my little Playwell minifig there. And I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna build for this challenge as well. Maybe there's something from the Paw Patrol universe that I haven't quite created yet. I don't know. We'll see. I think I've built just about everything, but there's always more. So that's it for today. And once again, my name is Mike. I'm the Seattle area manager for Playwell, and I'll be back on here other times in the coming days, weeks. Tomorrow, Erin Morse is going to be on here, another area manager, and she is awesome. She's gonna bring it tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. And if you're able to share some things, we'll make sure that she gives some shout outs to those tomorrow on there. So yeah, have a great day. Happy Lego building. Set yourself that challenge of building something cool out of bricks and share it with us. One more time, that hashtag is Playwell at Home. That's so we can all see what cool things we're doing. All right, I will see you again in the future. As always, remember to play well. All right, bye everyone.